But how annoying is it that this has become the standard?
Before we go any deeper here, we are talking about these Chanel lambskin ballet flats, which are a timeless classic. They look absolutely great. They're around $1,100 though, and they should be worth $1,100, right?
I wore these lambskin pink ballerinas for 12 hours. 4 of those 12 hours, probably more than that, probably like 6 of those 12 hours, I was literally sitting, 4 of them on a plane, 2 of them in a car, and I put them on at 7 a.m., caught a flight. I don't think I even had 7,000 steps this day.
She's not imagining it, and we're going to get there in a second.
And the first day I wear them, they look like this. Mind you, my husband's an engineer. And he basically told me, like, for them to come off on the back part, when you walk heel to toe, is just showing that this is poor manufacturing. And I'm in the luxury goods space, and manufacturing and quality of goods is everything.
If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I spoke about the quality of Chanel purses going down since around 2008. Now that is a change in hardware, and after 2010, it was a change in leather quality. But the leather quality has been shifting over the years across pretty much everything Chanel is making. The purses, it was definitely with the intention of saving the company a bunch of money because 2008 was a recession. Living the big gaudy lifestyle of Chanel logos everywhere was sort of going out of style at that point. But with shoes, they were really trying to preserve their core customer, and one of the biggest complaints they had about their shoes and their ballet flats are, again, a timeless classic. People were buying these on repeat in multiple colors, but everyone was complaining that they were getting sores and blisters on their heels, and the shoes just took too much energy to break in, so they softened the leather. They softened a little too much, and we'll get to that in a second.
If a shoe is going to lift from the back like this, when the pressure comes from heel to toe, not the opposite. It's not like there's tension pushing the tip off of the back of the heel. I don't know. I'm just pissed. So we're taking these to Chanel today. We're going to see what they're going to do about it.
I have bad news for her and pretty much everyone else. Chanel is not going to do anything about it. They may exchange the pair, but they have a very rough exchange policy, so probably not. What you're going to have to do is take your Chanel shoes to a whole separate cobbler and put rubber on the bottom at an added expense. And that's because that much softer upper leather is more prone to creasing, which gives your foot a lot more mobility in the shoe. And you're wearing the bottom of the shoe, the same soles that have always been there, you're wearing them down much differently and much quicker. Obviously, you guessed it, other than just the bottoms wearing in super quickly, like in 6 hours without walking that much, people are also complaining that the tops are not holding up quite as well because they're so much softer. In this weird instance, I do not believe that Chanel was trying to pull a fast one on the consumer. They did with the purses, but I don't believe it's the case with the shoe. They were trying to deliver a more premium product. They just did not account for the fact that people are going to walk around and move because they're humans. Anyway, this is one of the main reasons that a lot of the fashion girls in some of the big cities like New York have moved away from the Chanel ballet flats, as timeless and gorgeous as they are. And if you want to see what everyone is wearing and really walking around in and holds up really well, go back to my last long form video before this one and you will see. Everything that's popular with the shopping and fashion editors now is more like $200 or under, which is very reasonable. So if you want to go put a new rubber sole on the bottom, you don't feel terrible about it. Don't worry, I'm going to explain much more in the next free weekly newsletter. That information is here.